Good day. I'm Kerry Amo, a realtor with Vanguard Properties. This is my market analysis of the East Bay for February 2023. First, let me say that buyer demand is on the uptick. There were numerous competitive bids in February as well. On Sunday, February 19th, the front page of the East Bay Times had an article titled, "Bay Area Homes Are Selling Below Asking." I always love how the media likes to promote negative news. Well, this headline was at best misleading. After reading the article, I analyzed sales data in 16 prominent East Bay towns from January 1st to February 17th. I compared sales below asking versus those above asking. There were a total of 449 sales in those 16 cities, of which 287 were under asking by an average of 4.2%. However, 162 sales were over asking by an average of 5.7%. The final tally, an average of 37% of all sales, again in those 16 towns, were over asking. Also of interest, there were 50 sales with 10 or more offers. There were two sales which really stood out, a Fremont property with 51 offers and a Dublin property with 59 offers. Both properties sold for around $1.4 million. This is a good sign for sellers. However, I can just hear buyers groaning and saying, "Here we go again." This data suggests that the real estate market is heating up, at least in the East Bay. The bigger concern for buyers is that the number of sales during this period was only 429 transactions compared with over 1,000 transactions during the same period last year. Now let's talk about available inventory. Those same 16 towns have only 481 active listings, slightly more than 1 month's inventory. With buyer demand picking up and available inventory at historic lows, guess what happens? More competitive bids and prices starting to rise. The good news for buyers, however, this year is that a large number of homes are selling below asking, about 63% for the first month and a half of 2023. And many sellers may be willing to accept offers with contingencies such as inspection, loan, and appraisal. I routinely analyze real estate market data using the MLS, focusing on the East Bay. From that raw data, I can see market trends, which helps me advise current and future clients. You can read my blogs at www.yourcontracostarealtor.com.